Sup, cunts. Another terribly produced, horrible, pointless, and shit you don't care about video courtesy of Datsu. Right, so I thought, because you have nothing better to do with your time than watch pure shit, that you'd want to know about my 3-day experience with Tinder. Alright, so, you know, I was talking to a work colleague at work, and I was like, I might just go to the whores. I'm in a bit of trouble getting laid recently, which I know none of you fucks are gonna ever believe that. It's actually kind of a first for me. Now, like, you can't go to a whore. That's degenerate and gross and terrible and weird and perverted. Okay, so what's the alternative here? Have you got my fair maiden ready for me? Oh, you shouldn't use Tinder. My friend found their fuck buddy off Tinder. Okay, so going to a whore, which is legal in New Zealand and is regulated and generally hygienic, and apparently they have lower STD rates than the general populace. I think, you know, it's regulated. They're forced to practice a safe sex. So yeah, okay, totally. Meeting a random stranger off an app where you either swipe right or left with about a 3-word description of the person is much, much better than just going to a whore who does this kind of thing professionally. But whatever, it's free, it's cost effective. I mean, if you don't mind giving a bit of a in-out to the old land whales. I mean, fat girls need love too, right? So, my experience on Tinder was the first person on day 1 that I was matched with. They come out with it, are you a virgin? And come on, guys, do you think someone like me with this kind of whore would be a virgin? Surprisingly, I'm far from a virgin. If anything, I'm a fucking whore. I know that's a stretch for any sane person to believe, but it's somehow true. Just trust me on that. Take my word for it, please. So obviously I was like, no. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Why would anyone ask such a question, right? It's such a question of me. So I said, well, why do you ask? And they say, you look like one. I'm like, oh, fucking thanks. Thanks. Fucking self-esteem equals 99. It's fucking over 9,000 self-esteem level at this fucking point. And I was like, well, that's mean. So I talked to this person back and forth. So they're like, oh, I got Skype the other day. And I'm like, oh, cool, add me on Skype, but please, it's nothing serious. If anyone, no, you all know me from Skype. You've seen my Skype. It's cringy. It's very cringy. It's a little bit weeby, just a tad, and my statuses are cringy, usually really shitty trap music, but anyway, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll add you tomorrow, and I'm like, why don't you just add me now? I mean, not doing anything important, are you? They're like, oh, well, I'm studying. I'm like, oh, cool, what do you study at uni? And they're like, I'm still in high school. And I'm like, Jesus. So I just sent a little emoji of a frowny, kind of disappointed face with a big bold sigh. And they asked, what's wrong with you now? And I was just like, everything. Oh, and a side note, this person's an albino. I mean, for an albino, they're pretty hot. I'll give them that. They look okay for an albino. Personally, I'd dye my eyebrows or something, or try and, I don't know, they're okay. I would tap that shit. So, yeah, that was my first Tinder experience. By the way, they are legal, but they're still in high school. 16 is the age of consent. They say they're 16. I ain't gonna fuck with that shit. I don't know. I don't know, they could be fucking 12 for all I know. They don't look 12. They look about fucking 20 something. It's fucking weird, but okay. So I was like, okay. So then, I get another match, and this match is literally 2 kilometers from my house. That's like a fucking mile, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You're kind of close to me. So the picture that you swiped on looks pretty good, but as I start to go through the other pictures, I'm like, this could be a land whale. But I'm like, fat girls need love too, right? So I was just like talking to him, like, yeah, fuck it, I'm bored. I don't even want to fucking fuck this person. They can just come over and watch a Clockwork Orange. I want to see a normie react to that movie on a Tinder date. The kind of shit amuses me. Like, I want them to come around and be like, hey, you want to watch this movie, A Clockwork Orange? It's got a fucking good rape scene in it. You feeling uncomfortable? You want to leave my house? Yeah, fuck off. Plus, they had an auxiliary in cable, and I forgot to buy one, and I spent all my pay, and I really wanted to use my speakers, so I'm like, yeah, come around and bring that fucking auxiliary cable. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, it's too late, I could drive, but I don't want to wake up my parents. And they're like, can you just come around and we can fuck in your car? And I'm like, dude, I don't even have a fucking car. Have you seen my wall? I used to have a really sweet WRX Subaru, but that was another time. That was before I contracted raging autism. And actually, I got banned from driving from crashing. But that's another tale for another day. Anyway, so I can't drive. So I'm like, you drive here. And I do technically own a motorbike, but I can't ride it. So I was like, that's not going to work. I have a motorbike. Which would be a really good excuse if you didn't want anyone to know you didn't have a car. But that's actually true in my case. So I can't drive, but I do have a motorbike. So they're like, oh, never mind. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to think about it. And then I'm like, waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. I'm like, I'm lowering my standards. It's an easy lay. I didn't even suggest the sex part. They suggested it. They pretty much, if I recall, if I actually read back here, they said I need to be the initiator. So my reply to that was like, I have a 7.5-inch cock and I'm 6 foot. Okay, that's fuck. And they're like, yeah, that's more like it. Jesus Christ. Fucking Tinder, right? Am I right? Tinder is degenerate as fuck. Okay, so I'm fucking like, yeah, okay, so they're gonna be around, and they fall the fucking sleep. So I'm up all night waiting, like, when the fuck is this stranger from Tinder coming to fuck so I can regret it and hate myself afterwards? And I'm like, okay, I won't watch porn and fap. I'm gonna wait. So I wait till fucking 1 in the morning from like 10 at night, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm fapping, watching porn, and going to bed. So next day I go to work. And then I'm like, I can't wait to get home and get on Tinder and fuck it. All standards are gone at this moment. I mean, it's free. Need to get laid. Maybe I can get my dick sucked. That might be the highlight of my sad, miserable day, having my dick sucked by a land whale. Woohoo! So, jump on Tinder, get home, and we're like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll come around, but I've got rehearsals. I'm like, okay, take your fucking time. I'm up, and it gets to like, just on 11 p.m. And they're like, yeah, rehearsal's so long, I'm so tired. I don't think I can come around. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking 2 out of 10. Like, I know I'm no fucking Chad, and I'm probably look slightly fucking deformed and all, but take what you can get. It's 2 fucking kilometers from your house. You fucking whale. Why don't you just fucking swim down here and wash up on my shore, okay? I've been fucking holding out for this. But nope, they stole me out, and I'm like, well, fucking hell, this is like, there used to be this ugly bitch I used to fuck. And it was all like one of those people, you're really desperate, you fuck them, and then you're like, fuck, I wish they'd leave. And it's like a guilty pleasure. I stopped doing that eventually. I was like, fuck this, no more. And they chase after me still, and I'm like, oh, I cringe. They're cringy, they're dumb. They're not just ugly, okay, I'm not that shallow. They're really stupid as well. I just hate their personality now. Every time that previously one would stall me out, she'd like be like, you sound mad, why are you so mad, like, why are you grumpy? And I'm like, I'm not even grumpy, I don't care that much, it's just fucking annoying. And this is exactly what this bitch did. oh, you sound mad, because I was like, yeah, well, I am a little annoyed. I mean, I fucking waited, and then I waited the next day. It's fucking, like, for fucking standard lay. Jesus, what is the world coming to? And then there's the matches. I don't even really talk too much. Some weird, I don't even know, some sort of maybe possibly Filipino or something. Girl's new to New Zealand and doesn't want a one night stand. Okay, not exactly my type. Some stupid girl. Very boring, very typical. Not very interested. Sent like one message. There was a really fucking cute girl, and I was like, whoa. Yes, they swiped right as well. I don't feel so terrible about myself. So I like send a message and instantly they unmatched me. I was like, oh, they must have swiped right. A mistake. How could I delude myself to think otherwise? And then there was the really rich, typical, covered in makeup, but really hot, spoiled white girl. And she was from, her location was, when I asked her, like, you know, where are you from in the city, she was from a really rich area, and I was like, what the fuck? Has the gods just blessed me? Allahu Akbar. I'm gonna get, like, some sort of a sugar mummy fucking... I was like, I'm in. Fuck it. Marry the bitch. Never work again. Fuck it. Turns out she's from Australia and occasionally comes here and that's where she stays. So I was like, fuck. Why bother contact me? And then she's like, do you have a Viber? And I was like, no, and I don't have Snapchat, and I don't want Snapchat, I don't want Viber, they're all fucking gay. And I'm sick of people asking me that on Tinder, like, do you have a Snapchat? I'm like, no, what the fuck is Snapchat? Other than for extracting nudes. And they're like, but nudes are good. And these are girls saying this. And I'm like, dude, if I wanted to look at nudes, there's a lot of places you can just go on the internet and look at nudes. And nudes that I actually want to look at. Not substandard fucking shit nudes, okay? Yeah, there's a bunch of other couple other matches, they're alright. They're like, they didn't look that good, so I didn't really message them. I know that's really shallow, but they didn't really have anything interesting in the description either. I mean, yeah. So, how do I find Tinder? It's shit. I'd rather be at the whores. It's taught me a very good lesson. Whores are expensive, but they're expensive for a reason. Peace the fuck out, and this is the Datsu mentality. Try not to be too degenerate.